Okay, I had started this the other day when I did my oil change, but I was a bit on a time crunch and I couldn't get all three bolt holes to line up. There's one here, here, and the front one there. Yeah, this one was the one giving me a problem. Well, no, I guess this one was too early, but anyway, so it's from Evo Manufacturing. It's the front axle disconnect skid plate, which is supposed to, let's see, that's the factory one. So the front bolt goes there, and the other one's on the other side. The instructions with Evo say to leave, oops, sorry, my finger, to leave that skid plate there and just put this one over top of it. However, it seems like it's interfering. I'm going to try again today. However, yesterday when I did try it, I put that bolt in first, which has a captured, not a captured nut, but a nut back there with a flag on it. I can't think of the actual term, but to help tighten it so you don't have to hold it with another wrench. But this way also secures the steering stabilizer. Anyway, so I'm going to try to get the little bolt back there first in, and then try these other two, which the little bolt is 10 millimeter bolt. This one's 1/2 inch and this one's 18 millimeter. And I think the nut's the same on that one, but that's the only one that has a nut behind it. So I'm going to try again, and this is kind of just a before shot. I'm putting this in due to the fact that I'm going to be replacing the front bumper with a Evo Manufacturing Quarter Pounder steel bumper, and putting a winch on, just because, well, actually because, I'll show you why. Oh, a few months ago I was at Walmart and came out and noticed this tear, and then the bumper being separated. See, like over here there's no separation, it's just nice and even. So somebody had backed into the Jeep. Thankfully this is all they hit, and I guess when they backed in they caught the front part and just pulled and ripped it. It was still kind of warm, so I think that's why it popped back into place mostly, but it broke some clips and everything too. So yeah, I could have cheaped out to put another one on here, but the last Wrangler I had a winch on it. Granted, I didn't use it because I didn't have time to go forward really, but I like the looks of it. And the new bumper I won't be able to put my fog lights in it, but the new bumper will just go to here, pretty much where the grill is, and my red tow hooks will be gone, but I've got some red D-rings to replace those to kind of match. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna get these bolts loose. They came out just fine yesterday, these 3 bolts, and you reuse the same ones. So let's see if we can get this bad boy on. I'll come back in just a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I'm out of the Jeep, and it's just a few minutes later. Yesterday I was struggling with it, but again, like I said, I started with that bolt on the front, which I have not put the nut on yet. The third one that I did not show you is, well, the best way to find it. This is the passenger side of the Jeep, obviously, but there we go. It's right there. This little guy. 10 millimeter bolt, but I just couldn't get the line up yesterday. Put it in first, and bam. So yeah, the stock skid plate's still there. Don't really know why, but that is the case. So the fun part now, and I had to use a wrench on that little 10 millimeter. So the fun part is, get in there and see it. Yeah, see there, right there's this bolt. So I've got to get my hand in there and get the bolt started. On the nut. Oops, there's the camera. Yeah, so see, I barely got room, but I'm going to hold it in there and just at least get the nut started on there, and then tighten it down. Torque specs on this one are 50 foot-pounds. The other two, I think are the same if I remember right, maybe 55, but I want to torque this one, the front one, correctly, since that's what holds the steering stabilizer on as well. just because you don't want that getting loose. You can start developing death wobble, which that's not the only cause of death wobble, but it can help create it. Anyway, so I'll come back once it's all buttoned up. Thanks. And there you have it. I torqued the front one to 50 and the side one there to 50 as well. The little one, you have to use, well, I had to anyway, use a little 10mm wrench. It's tight, it's hand tight enough. So yeah, so like I said, once I get the Evo Manufacturing bumper, this skid plate will be gone, which the electronic sway bar disconnect is under here, which I'm going to try to swing up more out of the way, and then this, like I said, this whole thing will be replaced with the bumper that goes about here to here. But I got to paint it first, and anyway, it kind of exposes the front end a whole lot more underneath there, so that's why I want to put that. It's not like I really go full wheeling a lot, but still. And I had rotated my tires earlier. Never had Mickey Thompson's before, and kind of wanted something aggressive, but didn't need a mud tire. So I'm trying their Baja Boss AT. So far I like it. I've only got about 4,000 miles on them, but they're not loud. They are E-rated, so they do ride a touch rougher, but not all that bad. So far so good. See if we can get a bunch of miles out of them. But they're supposed to be mud and snow rated, which they did well in the snow that we just had a couple days ago here in western North Carolina. Well, actually most of North Carolina, but so yeah, so I'll keep you updated on that too. But anyway, once I get the bumper painted and everything, I'll do another video on all that, getting the bumper on, which will be fun but interesting. Thanks for watching.